There are intergenerational nuances to this struggle that require that philanthropy, in making its investment, understands that we're dealing with multiple generations existing at the same time, which means multiple interpretations, which means, Briggs, we have to evade and avoid the temptation, number one, of focusing on what is most visible and vocal. Number two, focusing on fiscal or funding gaps or shortfalls. It's very important that we deal with the funding gaps. But if we focus on only dealing with funding gaps, the challenge we have will never arrive at emancipation, right? We may deal with a fiscal problem and not deal with a liberation or liberty problem. We will still be dependents in 20 years' time. And when another crisis happens, another conference will happen at the university here in Cairo, and Africans and their partners will be discussing how to deal with the new development financing challenges. No, it's not a challenge of development financing, it's a challenge of common sense and logic. We now need to teach courses in national wisdom and cleverness, as Kempton Makamure said. Whilst it's important for us to focus on failing transnationalism, the UN and etc., what has failed is we've been allowed to believe our communitarian ways of doing are anti-capital and anti-progress. So we have abandoned communitarian ways of doing that enabled us to deal with mental health, enabled us to deal with solidarity, that enabled us to deal with collective questions of poverty and lack. And so we were told that in order for us to develop, we have to be very individualistic. We have to pursue 7 steps to success, 9 steps to happiness, 49 steps to wealth. We've pursued the steps. We're now at the top there with private jets, and our people are doing what Leila was describing, creating the real wealth and the real value for our societies.